Hey everyone, welcome to The Dish. I'm your host, Anna Christina. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, today we're focusing on moms, and what better time to talk about amazing transformation through something called the Mommy Makeover. And here to tell us all about it is Dr. Ewart from Augusta Plastic Surgery. What's going on?
Not much. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for coming back.
Yeah, no, excited to be here again.
Listen, I can't wait to talk about this Mommy Makeover and showcase the images of the transformations because they are absolutely amazing. But for those of us that are not too familiar with what the Mommy Makeover is, tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, so basically Mommy Makeover is combining probably our two most popular procedures, and that's a breast augmentation or a breast lift, and then also a tummy tuck.
Okay, so do they get to choose kind of what they want or combine them?
Kind of. I mean, there are some people that are on the borderline where they need a lift or an implant, but most of the time, just from an evaluation, we kind of determine what's the best for them. And sometimes they only need a tummy tuck, sometimes it's just liposuction, but usually the combination of those two procedures after having children is when those are needed.
Or both needed.
Yeah.
So tell us about the consultation themselves, because people can come in and you can take a look at the body, what it needs, right?
Yeah. So I mean, I pretty much go over history, and probably one of the biggest questions is to make sure, are you done having kids? Because things can change again if you have surgery beforehand. So especially with doing a tummy tuck, we want to make sure that you're kind of finished having the children first. Because
then obviously things can change, and so you talk about the timing. So usually, preferably wait till after you're done having kids, after you're done breastfeeding, all of that.
Exactly, that's the ideal scenario. And if you're breastfeeding, usually 3 to 6 months afterwards, kind of the minimum time for having a breast surgery. But after doing that initial consult and going over history, do an exam, and then for the breast, we can do some 3D imaging and kind of take a look what some different sizes and what those changes will actually look like after surgery.
On your body.
Exactly.
Well, that's really cool, and I've seen those images before, and we've been to your facility where you can do the 3D imaging and showcase from every angle, which is really neat.
Exactly.
Whereas before, you just kind of hold the product and say, well, this is the size, but you can't really see it.
Yeah, it really helps out when patients can visualize it. So.
Well, and then we got to talk about the flip side, the recovery, what to expect. What does that look like for somebody that's coming in? Another
really big common question we get is about recovery time. And usually you need a good solid week or two to heal, especially doing the combination of procedures. But even after a week or so, a lot of patients they're driving, you're taking care of the kids, basically you're not doing any heavy lifting or a lot of exercise, but at least you're already starting to get to do those things. And then by about 3 to 4 weeks out, people are back exercising and doing things, and then by 6 weeks, full speed doing everything.
Well, and that's really good to know, because obviously as a mom, you're getting your Mommy Makeover, but you are still have to live life and continue doing the things that you typically do. And so talk to me about the transformation process. We actually have some pictures that we're going to be showcasing, but these changes are remarkable, not just physically, but I think emotionally, what it does for your confidence. I mean, it's life-changing.
Exactly, yeah. And when some people, when they come in, you can tell on their before pictures, they actually become hunched over, and I think they lack some of that confidence because the body has changed so much, and they're used to what things look like beforehand. And so afterward, I don't tell patients to stand a certain way, but you can just see in their afterwards, they have just more confidence. They're standing straighter, better posture and everything. And so you can
they're excited about what they see and what they feel like, right? Feel good, look good, feel good. It all goes together. Well, let's take a look at some of these images if we can pull them up. And I will warn you, obviously, we're showcasing the woman's body, but obviously we can't see it without showing it. And so we talk about just this transformation right here within the stomach area, to me, is the most obvious.
Yeah, very common issues we see all the time is people get stretch marks, they get a lot of loose skin, and people and she's in good shape beforehand. I mean, she exercises and everything, but unfortunately she can't tighten her muscles completely, and the extra skin can't go anywhere without, unfortunately, surgery. And then with the breasts, from the upper part of the breast especially, you just lose that volume after having kids. As well as breastfeeding.
Here, the side view is amazing. You can see the volume of the, and it's nothing that is extreme or dramatic. I mean, this is something that people, think about, oh, if I get this done, it's going to be, overpowering. But you do what's good for the woman's body and what looks good on her body.
Right. Trying to keep something that's natural and not go overboard, especially in the breast size and things like that, and just kind of reestablish what they already have with the abdomen and going back to getting. I mean, these patients want to get back to a bikini if possible. Some people think that's impossible, but they really
can't.
And
we talk about the scarring. It's minimal scarring, but also it almost seems like you get rid of some scarring with the stretch marks.
Yeah, so you pretty much get rid of any scarring that's below the belly button, pretty much, and a lot of the stretch marks as well. So yes, another
one of the other big news things that is happening right now is your new location.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this. This is going to be awesome for everyone.
Super excited about the new location. We'll probably be opening in the mid-July time frame. But it's just from the outside to the inside, it's going to be fantastic.
Okay, and one of the other biggest things that's happening is also your Mommy giveaway. That's something you can go check out on Facebook and Instagram. Now, if you missed this one, don't worry, because you can always get updated with different giveaways that you guys are doing. So you can also visit Augusta Plastic or augplastic.com for more information. Dr. Ewart, thank you so much for being here.
All right, no problem. Thanks for having me.
All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back, this